tell you how much I love the fact that even after they were dating, she stayed his fangirl.
와, 잘생겼다. 와.
Listen, I've seen over 400 K-dramas and I've only given a 10 out of 10 to 11, and this is now the 12th. Let's get into it, and I am gonna spoil whodunit, but not until later in the video. Obviously, if I'm giving this a 10, it's because I loved it, and what I loved most about it was the romance. And I think it is a romance above everything else. I feel like when the series started, a lot of people latched onto the idol aspect of this and the fandom aspect, and I really interpreted that as a setting. It was a way to create two characters who each had to hide a significant part of themselves. He has this manufactured persona, so nobody knows the real him. She hides the fact that she is a fangirl. She keeps her work life and her private life completely separate. So I really read the idol fandom setup as a setup for romance, not as a setup to create some commentary about the industry. And as a romance, the details were exactly the sorts of things that work really well for me. Our female lead was saving our male lead. I very much prefer that to the other way around. There was an understandable lie of omission at the start of their relationship, but it came out at the right time, and the characters reacted in a way that felt true and authentic. They have great chemistry, just naturally. These two worked really well together. They're both so easy to love. And I think it used the fact that she was his fan in a really adorable, charming way. My favorite thing about that finale is that she kept her fangirl heart. Yes, she's dating him. Yes, they're together, but she's also still his fan, and she's still a fangirl. I thought that was so cute. I also just think the theme of finding connection and being known and letting your true self be known was really well done and echoed in relationships apart from theirs. Her and her coworker eventually bonding over being friends in this fandom, her dad needing somebody to believe in him with his bandmates, and their ability to come back together in the end once they all understood each other. Beautiful, pitch perfect. This show knew what it was about, and that crept into every single little detail. The only place it did falter a little was in the actual thriller aspect. And it wasn't until the very end. I do think it was fun right up until the end and they sort of started revealing things. I'm about to spoil who the killer is. Here's your spoiler warning. I don't love that it was her. I just don't love that it was her. My feminist heart is just never gonna love when the killer is an unstable ex-girlfriend. Apart from just feeling kind of ugh that it happened to be one of the very few women characters on the show. The earring, I just wish there hadn't been a photo of the earring. If they had found the earring in his apartment in the same scene where he saw the photo of the earring, that would have made so much more sense, as opposed to us having to believe he never once looked at those photos. I would be more willing to buy the police just didn't find the earring. But listen, like I said, in my opinion, this was a romance first and foremost. The thriller aspect, the idol aspect, that was secondary. And I do think it did those aspects pretty well, but I think it did this aspect perfectly. And I loved it so much, and I'm gonna rewatch it. I can't wait to rewatch it. Did you finish the K-drama Idol Eye? What did you think about it? Let me know. I would, of course, love to chat further.